Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Old Vine Zen. I am Jan, and it's early like Sunday morning, and thank you for joining me today. This morning, I wanted to speak a little bit about suffering that we put ourselves through, that maybe we could eliminate some of that suffering. So, when the Buddha talks about suffering, he's not talking about the suffering that we all will go through from just being human, the suffering of being born, of dying, of illness, of loss, of growing old if we're fortunate. Those kind of sufferings we all must endure. But he was talking about the suffering that's caused from attachments and desires. And so when we expect things, if we have high expectations, we also have attachments. With those expectations, we become attached to the outcome of whatever it is. It could be an expectation of a person that they'll do or say or act a certain way, an expectation of an event that it'll turn out, that it'll have this and that, a trip, it'll be easy flowing, there'll be no travel, airplane cancellations. We have these high expectations, and that causes us suffering when they don't come through, when something doesn't turn out the way we want it to. And that suffering isn't just at that moment of the event or the trip or the person, but all the time leading up to it. Because once we have an expectation, it causes us this certain anxiety inside. And you might not even be aware of it. It might like simmer right below the surface, but it's there. We're tense, we're a little bit anxious. Oh, is it going to turn out? I'm giving a party. It's got to be just perfect. This has to happen. That has to happen. And so it causes us a lot of anxiety even before the event. And this could be weeks before, months before, years before. This kind of suffering, we can prevent some of it. Now, we're humans, so of course we're going to have expectations. And being the realist that I am, there's no one that's going to tell me that I can get rid of my expectations. I can't. So, what can we do when we catch ourselves? And that's it. When we catch ourselves in that mode of expectation, we can bring some awareness to it. Aha. We turn the light bulb on. We see that expectation and what we're doing to ourselves, and we go, wait a minute. I'm going to lower my expectation or even do without my expectation. And I'm going to go into it just doing what I can do, and what happens, happens. You know, it's like if you meet that perfect guy or girl and oh, this is it. The expectation that, oh, they're going to be perfect. They're going to do and act and say the right thing. And instead of that, what can we replace that expectation with? Because I like to ponder these things, but I also like to come up with some sort of solution that's practical. So I came up with this word and this idea. Why don't we replace that expectation with anticipation? Now, this is a whole different feeling, right? When you anticipate something, you have this curiosity. You have this, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, I wonder what kind of joy I'm going to get from that, or what kind of excitement. Anticipation brings you that excited feeling, which is a totally different feeling than expectation, which is that kind of tightness that everything has to work out. That's what I came up with. So I'm offering to you, try it. Next time you find yourself in that expectation mode, bring light to it. So the first step, you've got to be aware. You can't just go into that tunnel and not turn the light on. You have to bring a light of awareness. Aha, I'm doing it. I'm setting myself up for all of this stuff. I don't want to do that. Why don't I try anticipation and just have a freeness about, let's see what happens. I'll do my best and let's see what happens. That's what I have to offer you today. And I don't know if it makes any sense, but I offer that to you to try, because I've been doing that for a long time now, and I will always have expectations, and I have them for myself especially, and then wait a minute, here I go. Let's just see. Do what you can do and see what happens. So let's go into our meditation with expectations, no. Anticipation, yeah, let's see what happens. Okay? All right. Get comfortable. Sit back. Close your eyes or leave them open and just gaze down for a moment and try to come into the space right now, wherever you are. Take a deep breath. Relax. Roll your shoulders back. I hope your clothing is loose so that you can just relax the muscles in your stomach. Relax the muscles in your legs. Feel your legs begin to soften. Wiggle your toes a little bit and your fingers, and then allow them to relax as well. Breathing in some calmness, letting go of some expectation. Breathing in some curiosity, letting go of some of the desires we hold. The Buddha said that desires cause us so much suffering. Let's open our perspective and look for possibilities. Breathing in some relaxation and peacefulness, letting go of the tension and anxiety. Relax the muscles in your face, your jaw, your cheeks, your eyes. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, whatever time of day it is right now for you. We feel the air upon our skin. We feel the breath as we breathe in and breathe out. We relax the muscles in our stomach, our chest, our back. Breathing in some peacefulness. You're safe, you're comfortable, and you're here. I am the dust in the sunlight. I am the ball of the sun. I am the mist of morning, the breath of evening. I am the spark in the stone, the gleam of gold in the metal. As I breathe in and breathe out, I come into my meditation. The rose and the nightingale, drunk with its fragrance. I am the chain of being, the circle of the spheres, the scale of creation, and the rise and the fall. I am what is and is not. I am the soul in all. Rumi. Let us rest in our life. Let us slow down. Let us look around with curiosity, less expectation. Things will play out. The universe is large. We are small. All that we can do is the best that we can do, and continue to grow and become wiser and wiser. Let us not forget that we are here and it is now. And further than that, all human knowledge is moonshine. Henry Mecken. As we close our meditation today, let us look at our life in a bigger perspective and understand we cannot control everything or anyone. All that we can do is the best that we can do. That's all, and that is enough. And now we will close our meditation for today as we slowly come back to where we started, wherever you are in the world. And you can slowly reopen your eyes if you'd like, or you can remain how you are. I wish I could see you. That was my thought today. I wish I could see you. That's the one drawback I find. I wish I could see you. I wish I could ask you how you feel. I wish I could know what's going on in your life. I mean, I know what's going on in my life. I'd like to know what's going on in your life and in your mind, in your heart, and all of your expectations, that maybe we can soften our expectations. The Buddha said, lower your expectations and you will be happier. It makes sense to me. You take that, you see if it makes sense to you. That's the other thing the Buddha said. You don't take anybody's word for anything. No matter where you read it, no matter who says it, you try it, you see if it makes sense and it works for you. I think that's great advice. So thank you for coming today and for watching, and I appreciate it. Even if I can't see you, I know you're there. So thank you, and I'll see you next week. Keep your expectations low if you can. Okay? Thank you.